The 12th day of Sochi Olympics allowed Russia to occupy the 4th place in the medal list. An unusual gold medal was won for Russia by an US-born athlete Vic Wild, who received his Russian citizenship. A conference with silver medal winners of the Games, Alexander Besmertnych, Nikita Krukov, Maxim Vaglizhanin and Dmitry Yarapov, was held today in the media center of Sochi. For me, that was a step back, as I had a gold medal, and now it's silver. But perhaps this will become a step to future victories as well. The biggest Olympic torch relay, enormous constructions of sport venues and the greatest number of medals, together with new Olympic records, make the Olympic Games in Sochi an amazing event. What organization stands behind the great sport event? All the rights on the Olympic Games belong to the International Olympic Committee, established in 1894 in Paris by Pierre de Coubertin. The International Olympic Committee is in charge of the Olympic movement and supervises both Summer and Winter Olympic Games. National Olympic committees should be approved by the IOC as well. Reporters of International Christian Information Center found out what do spectators of the Games know about the Olympic movement and the International Olympic Committee.
The first Olympics were in Greece, over 100 years ago.
As far as I understand, the International Olympic Committee is in charge of the Olympic movement.
Well, as far as I know, they select the venues, they select the sites, they determine a few years ahead of time what's going to, where it's going to happen. There are bids put in by different cities and they narrow it down.
The Olympic movement unites millions of athletes regardless of their political or religious preferences and race. The International Olympic Committee has approved of 204 national Olympic committees. The peculiarities of their work were discussed by the president of the National Olympic Committee of Latvia and partaker of 3 Olympics, Raymond Begmanis. Olympic committees develop Olympic sports and promote fair play. Olympic committees are also in charge of Olympic movement, involving children into sport, not necessarily Olympic kinds of sport. They teach to stick to fair play and respect rivals, to get better and to achieve the best results, and to become champions. The work of the International Olympic Committee results in spectacular events that inspire and encourage millions of people around the globe. Tom Boyzak, an ice hockey referee from the US, the father of an American ice hockey Olympic team member, shared with his impressions of this event.
It's been wonderful. Sochi has been a wonderful surprise. The young people are very friendly. Things are very clean. The park is well spread out, well organized. We were very, very happy. The weather is gorgeous.
Beside the emotions, the Olympic Games give athletes an idea of higher values. What is important for athletes besides sport awards was discussed by the Olympic champions. We are not superstitious. We feel the support and we rely on our power. I'm not superstitious either. I believe in God. To believe in victory, to believe in the future, and what's more important, to believe in God, is what great amount of athletes try to do, and that is what characterizes many of the champions. The sport director of the International Sport Christian Organization Athletes in Action, Viktor Podluzhny, spoke about this with the journalists of Christian Media Center. The main philosophy of our service is to explain to athletes that medals and other awards were invented by people, but their main support and coach is the Lord, who gives them talents and an opportunity to take part in the Olympic Games. And when they give all they have, they are champions at that very moment already. We have this hope that God hears our heart and can give us comfort in a very short period of time so that athletes find new strength for new victories. Anton Cherkov, Sergei Borodkin for International Christian Information Center in Sochi.